It's called the Cheesecake Song. In the corner of a cafe with a coffee killing time and a second-hand newspaper someone had left behind, perusing some old story that had bored me twice before. I saw you through the headlines as you walked in through the door, and my heart began a-beating like 100 conga drums, and the muffin I was eating scattered in a spray of crumbs. When you walked up to my table and you asked, "Is this space free?" I murmured yes and spilled my cup of coffee on my knee. Well, let me tell you, there's something about you made me feel like no one's ever made me feel before. I can't even think about living without you, and I knew it from the moment that you walked in through the door. Well, I ordered 2 more coffees and you sat down with a sigh. You looked so sad and lonely and then began to cry, and I became all flustered as I tried to dry your tears with a hanky from my pocket that had been there 7 years. You told me your sad story, explained your life to me, while you ate the piece of cheesecake I'd been saving for my tea. By the time that I was finished, you had me in your spell, and cheesecake notwithstanding, I'd have followed you to hell. So let me tell you, there's something about you. You made me feel like no one's ever made me feel before. I can't even think about living without you, and I knew it from the moment that you walked in through the door. Well, we chatted there together for an hour or 2 that day, and as you quickly came to me, you quietly slipped away. You said you might be back again next Tuesday afternoon. Now 7 Tuesdays later, I stir memories with a spoon. For you meet so many people, but remember very few, just the ones who move your heart and remind yourself of you. So I sit here in my cafe and regard my trousers stain, with a cheesecake in my pocket, just in case you come again. Well, let me tell you, there's something about you. You make me feel like no one's ever made me feel before. I can't even think about living without you, and I knew it from the moment that you walked in through the door.